Hey there, Drew Canoli here with my good buddy Ben Greenfield, and we want to talk about biohacking children, like putting them in an optimum state of nutrition, health, mindset.
It sounds kind of wrong, biohacking children. I guess, it's not like you're going to attach a bunch of electrodes to your kid's head and shock them and have them run around with like vibration plates attached to their butts. It's not biohacking children as much as it is just like going out of your way to do things that a lot of parents don't do. For example, every single morning I get out one of those tiny little yellow Postit Notes and I write down just a few little things that my kids do each day. There's always one thing that's hard. Yep. There's one thing that's fun, there's one thing that's spiritual, and one thing that involves learning. The hard thing might be that they need to go get 2 of the sandbags from the garage and carry those up and down the driveway 5 times, right? And that's their workout for the day. And then something fun would be they have to have a 20-minute Lego battle with Dad before dinner. And then something spiritual would be they'll go and light a candle in the sauna and they just need to sit and look at the candle and do candle meditation for 15 minutes. For the learning, they might learn, they might go to the rope that hangs from the tree in the backyard and learn how to do a J-hook. But each day, I just write down these little things for them. And a lot of times it's things that I want to learn myself or things that are just good for general life. But it's amazing, 365 days a year, how many things a kid can learn. Kids love to check stuff off, right? Yeah. So I put a little square for River is one of my child's names, and Taryn is the other child. So they both have a little square next to each of these tasks, and they'll write an R or a T, and kids just love to go through the day and check stuff off.
You've gamified the whole childhood experience.
You gamify the childhood experience.
That's pretty cool.
So another really important thing to do with your kids and to get them started off with an early age, and my kids do this every day along with me, is we journal. And we do a specific form of journaling called gratitude journaling. And the reason I like this is twofold. Number one, when you start the day with a feeling of gratefulness, it lowers blood pressure and lowers cortisol, and it has all these longevity enhancing benefits, but it also, at the end of the day, we all bring our gratitude journals to the dinner table. It initiates conversation at the dinner table, but it also engages the entire family in eating dinner together, which is super important. And that would actually be kind of like a third tip, in addition to the Postit Notes in the morning journaling, would be eat dinner together at night as a family, and we actually protect that time pretty selfishly.
And these types of things make amazing children.
Yeah.
Children that give.
And it's not like you have to eschew technology. Like, we're not one of those families that's like, oh no phones at the dinner. I mean, my kids actually don't have phones, but I mean, like if we're talking about something and I'm like, oh, I don't know, let me Google that. I mean, it's not about not having your phone at the table, it's about having self-control. And I'm all about better living through science and technology, but we're not all sitting there at dinner like thumb typing on our phones. Like, the phone is there in case we want to look up something cool to talk about, or sometimes I'll pull open like the Table Topics website, what superhero would you want to be tonight? So life is not kind of like we finish the day and it's like, well, how are we going to end today? It's like there's always a routine, and kids especially thrive and find solidarity in these routines, and it really helps with a child's stress and their sleep when they just know they can depend upon these routines when they're at home. And so I'm a big fan of that too, that whole evening routine thing.
That's awesome. You have like monk children, like these routines that are embedded and everything that they're doing, and it's incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Ben. If you guys want more information on him, check out the description below. We'll post a link to his website, and then also I'm going to list out every point that you talked about in this video below as well, and we'll probably have it on the blog. So you can get it there.
That's pretty helpful.
And something to start with, I think, for you, if you're watching this, would be the gratitude journaling, regardless of if you even have kids. Well, thank you for coming on, and as always, thank you for watching, my friends. I'm Drew.
I'm Ben.
Remember, we're in this together, and we'll see you soon.
Together!
Yeah!